We're weeks away from the first legal marijuana sales in Texas.
Lawmakers approved the drug for medical use 2 years ago, but it's taken a while. The program, though, is just now launching.
The I-Team traveled to Florida to see what's coming to Texas. Here's Andrea Lucia.
Did you ever think you'd be growing marijuana?
I never thought in a million years I would grow marijuana.
Bruce Knox is a second-generation greenhouse grower here in Winter Garden, Florida.
I grew up extremely with conservative values. I'd never even seen a cannabis plant prior to getting into this.
His late parents, both retired law enforcement officers, founded Knox Nursery in 1962. 52 years later, the family business has gone to pot, teaming up with investors to create Knox Medical, one of Florida's first medical marijuana dispensaries.
I was fortunate enough to go ask my dad about 2 weeks before he passed what he thought about this, and he said that I never thought that it should be illegal.
The company is now preparing to become the first to sell medical marijuana in Texas. In September, Texas awarded it the state's first license to dispense. The marijuana plants are already growing under tight security at its facility in Schulenburg, Texas.
How soon will you be selling this in Texas?
We believe we will be ready by the end of the year.
CEO Jose Hidalgo says Florida and Texas are similar, with large populations and largely conservative politics.
What made you want to expand to Texas?
Because I think that this is the future of medicine, and I think that there are millions and millions of people that can benefit.
Both states passed laws allowing non-smoking forms of the drug to be used for limited medical purposes. In Florida, levels of THC, the psychoactive chemical found in the plant, are capped for most patients at 0.7%. Texas will bar any substance with levels higher than 0.5. Florida began in 2014 legalizing the treatment for patients with seizure disorders and cancer. It's since expanded that list to include almost a dozen different conditions. In Texas, only patients with intractable epilepsy will be able to legally purchase medical marijuana. That's an estimated 150,000 eligible Texans.
As I always say, we're not politicians, we're operators, so we'll leave the politicians being politicians.
The venture is still a risky one. A Florida government website warns while medical marijuana is available, it remains illegal under federal law. To distinguish their products from recreational forms of the drug, employees here prefer to use the term medical cannabis, and they emphasize precision, safety, and science in its preparation.
This will develop
into a flower, a bud, basically.
From the greenhouse, the plant is harvested, dried, and treated.
We grind it up to a coffee-like consistency. You don't want to go too much finer than this.
Those grinds then go into this contraption.
It's fully automated,
which converts it into a thick oil.
What you're doing is changing the solubility of the solvent.
It's cooled and purified.
What we technically have done is combined hundreds of plant material down into this beaker alone.
Finally, it's diluted,
so that we can provide an even and measured dose.
It's then packaged and labeled.
The company plans to use unmarked vans like this one to deliver their product across Texas with security measures in place to keep it from getting into the wrong hands.
There are cages and cameras throughout the vehicle. Each driver's uniform has a body cam too, as they deliver the drug directly to homes and offices.
They will get a positive effect.
Dr. Joseph Rosado was one of the first in Florida to start recommending cannabis. Many physicians, he says, remain reluctant.
There is a lack of research in the United States, again, because it's a Schedule I drug. And as long as it remains a Schedule I drug, we're not going to be able to do any clinical trials in the United States.
Because of that, insurance companies won't help patients.
They pay out of pocket?
Yes, ma'am. They have to pay out of pocket.
But Dr. Rosado says this drug can do good.
For a child that is having 200 to 300 seizures a day and drops down to 1 to 2 seizures a month, that's better than a slam dunk.
It's now Texas's turn to see what this plant can do.
Patients use this cannabis oil by putting a couple of drops under their tongue, and because the THC levels are so low, they don't get high off of it.
And because this is all so new, it now begs the next question. So how does the consumer end of this get a hold of the product? How do they do that?
So epilepsy patients, who are the only ones who are going to be able to get it so far, they're going to have to get a prescription from their neurologist, and specifically a neurologist who is registered with the state's compassionate use program. Now, as of today, there are only 5 doctors statewide and 1 here in North Texas who has registered.
One local. Interesting. Well, it's an eye-opener. and
Absolutely, it is a huge education.
It's a step forward for epilepsy patients,
Yeah.
too.
Thank you.